Hey guys, Michael Furlonger here for the end of the Joseph story. It's going to be a bit longer than my promised 3 minutes, but so have all the other ones. Okay, so we ended off in Genesis 43. After an argument with their father, the brothers end up getting Benjamin to Egypt so that they can speak with the giver of the food, which is their brother Joseph. And there was all these clues being put out there, but they weren't picking up on. Primarily, when they had dinner, Joseph gave Benjamin 5 times the amount of food and drink as the brothers had. So now this is how he treats them in Genesis 44 as they're heading back. He tells his steward to pack up the brothers' bag with food, returns their silver again, and puts his own cup into Benjamin's bag. So Genesis 44, 3-5. As morning dawned, the men were sent on their way with their donkeys. They had not gone far from the city when Joseph said to the steward, "Go after those men at once, and when you catch up with them, say to them, 'Why have you repaid good with evil? Isn't this the cup my master drinks from, and you also use this for divination? This is a wicked thing you have done.'" Now, of course, the brothers have no idea what's going on. They didn't even pack their own bags. So they replied to this, "If any of your servants is found to have it, he will die, and the rest of us will become my lord's slaves." The steward replied, "Very well then, let it be as you say. Whoever is found to have it will become my slave, and the rest of you will be free from blame." Now remember the importance that Benjamin had to their father Jacob, also the importance that Benjamin had to Joseph. There's a clue in Genesis 42. Reuben said to his father on the matter of letting them take Benjamin, he said, "You may put both my sons to death if I do not bring him back to you. Entrust him to my care, and I will bring him back." And Judah also says, when they're hungry again in chapter 43, he says, "I myself will guarantee his safety. You can hold me personally responsible for him. If I do not bring him back to you and set him here before you, I will bear the blame before you all my life." So now they find out that's in Benjamin's bag, and now they're trying to trade places with Benjamin because they don't know how it happened, but it did happen. And so all these signs are pointing to that Benjamin is important. And this is when Joseph reveals himself, and he goes to his brothers and he says, "Ha ha ha, look at me, I am great. Bah." Okay, no, he doesn't actually say that. He has all the Egyptians leave the room, so it's now just him and his brothers. And this is what he says in 45 verses 2-3. "And as he wept so loudly that the Egyptians heard him, and Pharaoh's household heard about it, Joseph said to his brothers, 'I am Joseph. Is my father still alive or still living?'" So he's pointing himself as his brother, officially making it known. And then it goes on, he says, "And now do not be distressed, and do not be angry with yourselves for selling me here, because it was to save lives that God sent me ahead of you. For 2 years now there has been famine in the land, and for the next 5 years there will be no plowing or reaping. But God sent me ahead of you to preserve for you a remnant on earth and to save your lives by a great deliverance." So that's kind of the end of the lesson we can learn from Joseph, is that it wasn't about his prosperity, it was about this remnant on earth, this saving the family. Okay, so Joseph does end up sending carts and food back with them and feed the family and everything, and brings them all back, brings back the father, their family, right? The Pharaoh and the officials are overjoyed at Joseph's joy and gives them the best of the land, best of Egypt. So that's the end of this story here. Leave a comment below. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you don't think. I'm going to do a recap in the midweek video. And then after that, I'm going to do a new series of videos, which is going to be a lot of fun. All right, I'll talk to you later. Have a good day. Bye now.